So, hello and welcome back to another trade recap. So, today I'm going to be doing the trade recap of 18th November. Today's 20th November. Yesterday I recorded the uh, trade recap, but after I recorded the video, then I found out that my mic was not on. So, overall, everything messed up, and I am now re-recording the trade recap again. So, quickly, let's just go right to the trade. So, as you know, before I like to show the trade. So, this was the overall trade. I didn't take the trade in AM macro because it just moved in a single direction and there was no fixed liquidity that I could target. So that's why I just skipped it and I was waiting for the market to show me opportunities where I can enter. Then we was having some. So yeah, just let's explain. This is the overall screenshot. And if you see the trading journal, I have already wrote it here. Journal is bit quite empty. I need to fill it up again. These two I have not filled it up again. Well, let's just jump right into the overall day recap. So overall, I was bearish, and after I didn't watch Justin. He had written in Telegram that overall it was bearish, and you are saying that most likely we will like to see some sort of a retracement to the 1 hour FBG. Then we can see momentum from there, or the market can continue as low as it comes. Then I was just waiting, and my overall bias was bearish. Was from a long time we have been bearish, and there is no need for the market to just suddenly turn bullish as of 18th November. I'm talking, but today if you see the market has after the Nvidia's earning has been released, the market has shown nice bullish momentum. You see here, this was I think this moment it was Nvidia's earning, and we can say we have technically broke structure to the upside and over all the 1 hour FBG, and there was also a 4 hour FBG here, which has already done about. So yesterday I didn't take any trade. 19th. Yesterday I just skipped that because uh, hoping that we might get some chopped price action because Nvidia's earning was about to come out, and why should I risk it? Because most of the time after two wins there has been a loss or break even for me. Whenever I've taken two wins, there has been a loss. Like it is like 100%, but most of the time it's guaranteed. You see here, Euro future, this was in Euro USD, but whenever I've taken in normal FTC after two win, like there is 80% chances that I get overconfident and I do an early entry. Okay, so that's why I just thought that there was earnings coming at PM session, so why not just skip the morning session and just leave it to it because most likely it will chop or yeah. So that's why I just skipped yesterday. Yesterday was 19th, I skipped 19th, so today's 20, today's Thursday. Let's see what happens today. So yeah, going back to the 18th of November, we did see some sort of a rejection from the 1 hour IBG which had been ran through here. Then we was respecting the CE of the 1 hour IBG continued encroachment. Then as the market had opened, let's go to the lower time frame. Market had opened here. As the market opened, it took out all these low resistance low resistance buy side liquidity. Okay, you see here as the market opened, it took out everything, all of these highs. Didn't take out all of these highs. I don't know why, but as you know, I wait for a macro because before that I either try to do some early entry or even if I don't see some setup, I just try to execute the trade based on drawn liquidity. So that's why I waited. The market opened and we didn't see any opportunities here for taking. But overall, I'd expected that we would like to see some sort of a bearish momentum to take out this Asian low. And we did exactly do that. We rejected the previous day low once again and we came down and took the Asian low. Right. Then we see some see from here also if I would explain the thinking thought process. Here I was thinking of if the market would have given a rejection here, then I was thought of trying to buy back up to some sort of this high because this was my overall initial draw after this liquidity got taken. But since we ran through this in 15-minute time frame, it's a 15-minute candle, it gave a solid bearish close. So this means that like for the initial draw, this is not the initial draw as of now. Okay, so that just gave me a more confirmation that the market would most likely head even lower, or even it can come to give some sort of a pullback retracement, then market will head even lower. So if I just pull out the session recording, if it's here, market had opened, I didn't partake in any opportunities here. Here the market went up. So now like some part of me was thinking to just start shorting the market here because after this everything got taken here. Like I was very confident that the market most likely will head lower because this all low resistance liquidity got taken in a single run. This I was not considering as low resistance liquidity because there was also New York high present here. Okay, so yeah, it was also rejecting the 1 hour FBG and it respected the CE of this 1 hour FBG. So you see here, this 1 minute also did nicely respect. So here I was thinking some sort of a I can take a trade, but then it came to my imagination that I need to follow my rules. I need to stick according to my trading plan and wait for AM macro. If you can see this line, if you can, this is the consequent, sorry, AM macro 9:50 AM New York time. So here if you see, I was just waiting. I didn't do anything. Just wait. Here could have been an entry here. So the overall, I'm bearish. The market did take a sweep liquidity, except external liquidity. Then we got an internal sweep rejection of this 1 hour MBG. We got a consequent encroachment, then full downward momentum, and after this, we did respect this also 1 minute consequent encroachment. But mostly it doesn't work like that. But still, if you see uh, after this candle closed here, most likely here could have been an opportunity for me to place an entry, but I missed that completely because I was more focused on waiting for the market to reach 9:50 AM, so then I can trade the AM macro. Okay, so I just waited. Then here I was spotting some sort of an entry from the previous draw on liquidity. Okay, because the exact here, as I said here, this previous draw on liquidity is here. Like I thought I had missed this trade, but after we got a break of structure to the downside, we did get nice bodied candle down closer to below this low. You see here. So here it was some sort I cannot say foolish movement because I have not experienced the market to that level where I can just see the market and say, okay, now it will go down from here and all that. So I need to experience more and I need to see the most charts where I can not predict, like be experienced. Like out of 10 times, 5 times it does this, 6 times it does this. So I need to face that. Then I can take better decisions while the market is live. So here, if you can see, this was the exact time in the session recording that I was not taking an entry, but I didn't enter here. But this would have been a solid entry. And this was a nice entry. I was like thinking, okay, I'm just waiting for a macro to open. Macro has not opened yet. It was about to open. So as the macro started opening, it started dropping even lower. From here, I was trying to think that we can sweep out this Asian low, then we can see some sort of a internal change in the state and we can trade higher. But that didn't happen as the 15 minute closed very bearish. If you see here, 15 minute closed very bearish and 30 AM macro, and we just saw the market initially going down, and I was thinking that we like here there was no definite draw for me. Okay, the market was while the market was trading here. Like, I could not form anything that the market would like to retest back to. Okay. That was the main disadvantage for me here because there was lows, but it was very far behind. So I was thinking that maybe we can trade higher and eventually go and retest some fair value gap and we can trade lower. So that's why I was not confident with this taking this trade here because there could have been here entry because inside the AM macro we did get some sort of a retracement, but didn't do that. Here the market started ranging, ranging. I was waiting till here, no action, no action. Here I was a little bit confident that we might see some sort of a manipulation for the second time and we can go higher because here I was confidently trying to buy the market because my overall draw decision low has already been taken and when 9 displacement. So I was just thinking that that's two part of my brain. 60% of my brain was thinking that we can get a manipulation move here, then we can trade higher. And the 40% was saying that we can continue lower and this is just a retracement for going even lower. Okay. So after that I was just waiting. I didn't enter any trade because there was nothing to go based off. This could have been opportunity pull back to the 5 minute FBG in the manipulation move, but I'm not too confident with it because here, as I said, as this two candle happened, my 60% bias of buy had become 80%. 80% of thinking it will manipulate here, then go higher, and 20% of me was thinking that market will go lower. But the market did exactly. If here I could have placed a trade, the market would have, I think, treated me nicely here. If you see 1 minute, let's 1 minute. So the market started changing from here. Then we see a 5 minute. This is the 5 minute gap. Then we see a manipulation move. Yeah, this is the manipulation move exactly here. So which has been a what do you say? See, nice trade. If you just put the stop loss of this high, so would have been a nice trade. After this, we would have placed the entry, not while the trade was running, and it would have been a nice trade. But if you see, the trade didn't come here and it just bounced back higher. Oh, yeah, see, it didn't hit my initial take profit because most likely I would have not gone break even at any point. But this was the low hanging fruit. So yeah, after this point, after this breaking the structure, most likely I would think that this would be the overall done and not put my stop loss to break even and eventually I would get stopped out here. So it was lucky that I didn't take that opportunity and now overall the second trade happened. As I'd seen in ICT's video, which I mentioned previously also, we did get an extra flip inside the 5 minute FBG and also it tapped this above FBG as well. Now if you go into the live recording, see here the market started ranging and now just waiting for the opportunity. 1 minute 30 seconds. Then the market started ranging here. Now this was the perfect opportunity for me to trade lower because the market has stopped out all the sellers because most of the sellers which were had formed within this 5 minute FBG or even here have stop loss here and everything had been gotten taken out after this move. So now the market started consolidating. This was a perfectly fair value range of the market. Okay, then after that the market started. Then as this happened, if you see here, after as this change in the state happened, then I took my entry. Unfortunately, what had happened, I cannot say unfortunately because that was my doing. So if you see here, 30 seconds, market are ranging. Then here was my entry. This was the 1 minute change in the state for me. If you see this mark, it's the 1 minute change in the state. With the 1 minute change in the state, and like I forget many times the market does comes to give pullback. Like, how many times have I said myself that, and I've just forgot that the market does come to give pullback. So after I would have easily entered off of this 1 minute FBG. Okay, see if you see here, my profit factor becomes so much even more. Okay, the market comes here, then initially it gives an entry. So if I would have just entered here, here's all this. If I would have just entered here, my stop loss would be here, just over this high, and this will be the initial take profit. So see, this is 1.86, this is 312. So this is just double completely. And if you just hold it till here, the even becomes more. Okay, so I think so I did a little bit early, and I think that is not my actual problem. This is my experience speaking because I need a lot of experience more. So here for a couple of times I thought my stop loss was about no, my stop loss was here actually in the CE. So I think that my stop loss would get stopped out, but I didn't. And the market came down. So here I got a little bit of heart attack. I was thinking like after such a solid break in the structure, how can we just buy back up like exactly next minute? I thought that now we will see a manipulation move, then we can eventually head lower. I was questioning myself, but that didn't happen. And market came eventually and hit my take profit. My take profit was here actually, but I was seeing that same thing can happen here as well. We can form an SMT, take this low, and eventually buy back up. But that didn't happen. We eventually went and retested a little bit. See, like I know for a fact after the market would have come here, I would have put my stop loss to here. And most likely, market if it gives a nice pullback to the entry point, then I can get stopped out. And overall, everything will be lost. So why not just close it? So I close the trade around here. While this candle retraced here, I close the trade. If you, I don't have the exact screenshot of the trade, I can show you my for traders website. I just show the execution as well. So it is going quite nicely. The for traders account, if you see here, I was in 632 profit. Then I went on a losing streak. I lost one, two, three, four, five trade, four, five, something like that. Let's go to the trading journal. It is all my like most of the trade which I'm losing, like hardly like out of 10 trades, let's say 10 trades I'm losing. Out of the 10 trades, six and seven are like my issue, my problem. Either early entry or I'm doing late entry or I'm like focusing on the thing which I should not focus. Okay. Here. So yeah, this is the trade. US 100, November 18th. So November 18th. Yeah, this is the exact trade. So I reached around $50, booked around 1 point, I don't know, 1.86 something like that. 1.8, 1.4, I don't know how much. It's two will showing 2.1, but I don't know. I have to check here from around here. This is the overall trade. See how much I booked it. Close to 384. 384. 384 is here. Obviously here. Exactly in this candle. When this started rejecting here, then I was having a bit issue that we can buy the cup after this rejection. So I closed the trade around here. Around here. So yeah, that was the overall trend, and let's see today what happens. Going into today, today is 20 November. Right now, I'm thinking I'm bearish because overall we had a nice. The market did buy back up in the PM session after the market started buying back up at exactly at 12:30. After 12:30, we had a little bit fall. Took out all this low resistance liquidity. Then we bought back up nicely, and now we are here. So yeah, let's see what happens. We can initially just candles are not high volume bodied candles. So it has a bit confidence that the market can initially come lower or eventually we can even trade higher after taking some inefficiencies. Okay. So yeah, that's it for this video. It has been a long trade recap. And yeah, see you in the next trade recap. Bye bye. Take care.